Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sira and I'm so excited to talk to you guys today about sharing and posting online. So today I want to talk to you about sharing, not just only what I post, but like why I post and how it's kind of a ritual we all do without really thinking about it too much. When I started getting deeper into the practice of smartphoneism, it was actually the first time I stopped and asked myself, like, why do I even post? Like, where do I get this urge from to post? I mean, I've always loved it, ever since I got my first Instagram account back in 4th grade. Oh my god, do you guys remember back in those days where posting wasn't about aesthetics, it was just about memories? And then came the filters and the grain and the borders. Oh my god, the white border era. So iconic. So posting always came naturally to me, but only now do I feel like I understand why. And I'll get into that in a second. But first, let's reflect for a moment what posting actually means. I mean, we're literally the first generation to experience this. The first to be able to show ourselves, like our days, our thoughts, our faces to anyone on the internet at any time from anywhere. That's a power that gives us all something. A chance to belong, to express ourselves, to leave our trace. And honestly, that's a huge blessing, and I think that should be honored. So let's talk about my own journey for a while. Here are some of my conclusions of why I post. I came upon them in one of my reflection phases, which is an integral part of smartphoneism. For me, sharing used to be pure joy. Now it still is joyful, but it's also intentional. It's become a part of my practice, something sacred, something real. I've come to see the act of posting as a kind of offering. Every time I share something, even a selfie, there's like a tiny moment of letting go. Like, here, take it, do whatever you want with it. Sometimes I feel seen, sometimes I feel connected, and sometimes I also feel nothing, which is okay too. Sometimes I think the act of posting itself is the ritual, the gesture, the release. What I post and why I do it. I share all kinds of things, and each one has their own purpose. A story is a snapshot to share a literal moment which just happened. A feed post is a statement, a memory, something I want to last. Screenshots and reposts are energies which I want to keep recirculating. And selfies. Obviously, I take them to remind myself what I look like, but honestly, most of them I've taken to remember how I felt in that moment, not how I looked. How often do I post and what does it mean? Some days I post 5 times. Other weeks, I post nothing. And both are fine. There's no perfect rhythm. It's more like, am I sharing because I want to express something? Or because I'm bored, want to feel good about myself? Or want to get some dopamine from those likes? And I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes I post just to be part of it. Oh yeah, and I've been asked, if no one sees what I post, does it still count? And I always tell them, yeah, of course it does. I think so, at least. Because first and foremost, it's about the ritual aspect of sharing and letting go. It's not just your own private picture anymore. You want the world to see it too. Sharing as a spiritual practice. Over time, I've come to realize that sharing and posting has quietly become a part of my spiritual routine. Not in the sense that I sit down every day and plan it like a prayer, but in the sense that it's something I return to, something that keeps unfolding, something I do with feeling. Some days I catch myself mid-post and realize this moment is an offering. I'm not just putting something out there, I'm acknowledging something inside myself. A thought that needed space, a feeling that asks to be witnessed, a memory that wanted to breathe again. And even if I don't always mean to, everything I post ends up weaving itself into my digital soul. Each post, each caption, each image, each echo becomes a living thread, a trace of me, alive and still becoming. The way I share says something about what I value, what I've learned, what I still don't know. It speaks to how I see myself and how I hope others might see me too. Not perfectly, just honestly. So we're already coming to the end of this video, and my last message is, I don't really post for numbers. I post for resonance. I post in the hope that something lands, that someone sees it and thinks, me too, or even just like, what? If one person out there, a stranger, a friend, someone I'll never meet, feels something from what I've shared, then the offering was worth it. Because that's all a post really is, a signal we send out from our tiny little digital islands. Guys, we're already at the end of this video. I really enjoyed it so much because this is really a topic that is dear to my heart, and I hope you guys learned something and can also reflect on your posting and sharing behaviors. Actually, comment your thoughts down below in the comment box. I would love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for joining me today. Okay, bye. I love you guys, and always love your phone.